So Chapter 6, General Anatomy, I am going to go ahead and present this PowerPoint presentation to you guys. Just keep in mind that everything highlighted in red will be on your test this coming Friday. So Introduction, Anatomy is the scientific study of the shape and structure of the human body. That is a terminology word. It is important for the dental assistant as a healthcare professional to understand the basic structure and shape of the human body. Anatomical terms must be understood for communication in the health profession to be effective. So in Chapter 6 and a little bit of Chapter 7, we're going to teach you just some basic terminology for anatomy. Why it's important is because in the dental field, we do use a lot of anatomy terminology, okay? So general anatomy is a basic anatomical reference system. It's planes and body directions, structural units, body cavities, and body regions. Planes and body directions. There are a few different planes and body directions, so the next slides are going to explain those to you a little bit better. You have your anatomical position, and that's the body standing erect with the feet together and arms hanging at the sides with the palms facing forward. So that's the anatomical position. You guys can see here the lady right here standing like this. That's the anatomical position. Next we have the sagittal plane. The sagittal plane is a vertical plane dividing the body from top to bottom and into left and right sections. The photo below will explain that a little bit better. The mid-sagittal plane is vertical. It's dividing the body into equal left and right halves. So vertical is just straight up and down, just a straight line, okay? Next, we have the horizontal plane, divides the body into superior upper and inferior lower. So horizontal is the sideways one, and I'll show you in the picture below. The frontal plane divides the body into anterior front and posterior back portions. On the test, it's going to ask you the blank plane divides the body into anterior front and posterior back portions. That would be the frontal plane, okay? That's a test question. So here we go. We have our photo here. Yellow right here, we have the horizontal plane. That is what horizontal plane looks like. It's dividing the body horizontally from top to bottom. Here we have the frontal plane, the blue right here. It's just the whole front of the body. Then we have the mid-sagittal plane, that's right here in purple. It's simply dividing the body in half. So facing forward, it would be dividing my body from right eye to left eye all the way down my body, okay, straight down my body. We have anterior, which is the front. Again, front, anterior is front. Posterior, which is back. And did I miss any of them? No, I think I got them all. So then let's go ahead and continue on. Structural units, they're cells, tissue, organs, and body systems. Our cells are the basic units of structure in the human body, react to stimuli, transform nutrients into energy, grow, and reproduce. The term for specialization of cells is differentiation. Sorry, I can't pronounce that correctly. The human body contains many types of cells, each with a purpose. So every cell has a purpose, okay? Here's your basic human cell. You have your stem cells here. You guys could read about that a little bit more. Embryonic stem cells here. You could read about that a little bit more. I just want to go ahead and get to your test questions, okay? So you guys can go ahead and go back and read the rest of those. But continuing on, the adult stem cells. They can be found in tissues of both adults and children. So children do have some adult stem cells already. Here's a test question. Stem cells from bone marrow have been used in bone marrow transplant procedures for many years. On the test, it's going to ask you stem cells from something about bone marrow. That's the question, is stem cells can be used or found in bone marrow. That's the question. All right, we got our cell membranes, cytoplasm, and now we have our nucleus. I'll go ahead and skip down to the test question here, what a nucleus is, okay? The nucleus of the cell contains the chromosomes. That's on the test. The nucleus of the cell contains the chromosomes. So the nucleus in the cell contains the chromosomes. Okay, then we're going to get into types of tissues here. So types of tissues, there's 3 test questions right here. It says epithelial tissues are external skin or internal body surfaces, mouth, intestines, and so on. So epithelial is a part of the body in the mouth. It's going to ask on the test what tissue lines the mouth, and it is epithelial, okay? Epithelial. So adipose. Adipose is a type of connective tissue that cushions, supports, and insulates the body. So that's another test question. Adipose. That's going to be the answer. Continuing on to down here. Vascular tissue transports nutrients and oxygen to the body cells and carries away waste products. So then, again, you guys can go ahead and read these ones. Actually, I think I got them all. So you guys can go ahead and go back and read the remainder of these. Body regions is pretty important as well. You have your axial and appendicular region as well. So axial is the head, neck, and trunk. That is not on your test, but good to know. And then appendicular region is your arms and your legs. So I hope this slide helps a little bit. I didn't mean to go so fast. I want you guys to go ahead and go back and read it more in detail, but I just wanted to highlight those test questions for you, okay?